Seen a rope, pop out like a boogeyman. Thought you seen a ghost. Yeah, pressure, so impressive. Ain't no pressure. He's over here recording. Ain't no pressure. So impressive. Yeah, I'm pressure.
What's the deal? What's the deal, man? We are back. Hold on. All right, yeah, cool. So y'all can see. So yeah, what's the deal, man? We are back cracking for you. You already know it's your boy Don Mello, man. And today we got a, little, we're gonna look. Matter of fact, we just gonna get straight into it, man. We got Beyonce. Let's see what this industry's talking about. Hey, hopefully y'all feeling good today. Hopefully y'all got your ass out of bed. Went for a little run, get your juices flowing. Cause I'm on that. But let's go. All right. Let me see. Hold on. All right, let's get it.
Over the years, Beyonce has earned herself a reputation that is often on two sides of the spectrum. While she has fans who love and adore her, she also has critics who believe there is a darker side to her. Most people consider Beyonce one of the greatest pop artists of all time, and the undisputed queen of the music industry, with fans worshipping her like a literal god. I'm not exaggerating either, as there is an actual Beyonce church, where people channel God through what they believe is the goddess Beyonce. But while millions...
Wait a minute. They got a Beyonce church? That's idolatry at its finest, bro. What the hell? What the helly? Beyonce, man. Hey, I remember her saying something about her alter ego or some shit like that. Like when she goes on stage, she gets like something overcomes her and she becomes Sasha Fierce. That's crazy.
worship her. Others see her as overrated and overhyped. Besides
Definitely
this,
overrated.
there are many other allegations made about her. But the most shocking allegation that's
To me, Beyonce ain't like she ain't been tight since that one album she did where I forgot what it's called though. It was like I think it was like her first solo album that she did, and she was like on the cover. It was like matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. But I haven't really liked her music since then. Like it ain't been hitting like that, and I feel like she's just been she's overly hyped, bro. Now, don't get me wrong, she is a great dancer. I don't think no female dancers no, I ain't gonna say dancer. Sierra got that one, but as far as like performer, I don't think no other female artist is messing with Beyonce when it comes to performing, because she performs on a high level. It's called Dangerously in Love. That was probably like the last album that I actually was rocking with from her. That she had a gang of slappers on there. Other than that, man,
out there about Beyonce is that she's a real evil witch. Since as early
I
as
heard
the
her mama's a
2010s,
witch though.
people have accused Beyonce of being into witchcraft. For years now, her fans have tirelessly defended her against these allegations, refusing to believe that their beloved Queen Bee could in any way be a witch or into witchcraft. But now, Beyonce is once again facing these witchcraft allegations. This time, it's not just from a regular everyday person. It's from someone who has worked for Beyonce and many other artists in the music industry. Beyonce's former backup dancer has come out.
Hold on, y'all. All right, man. We back. Back in action, yeah, man. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We back. Back cracking. Get that focus back right, man. Let's go.
And made seriously disturbing allegations about her, accusing her of not only being an evil witch, but even claiming that Beyonce allegedly tried to have her goddaughter R-worded. Now, these accusations seem to give more validity to the claims made against Beyonce being a witch. Hey guys, I hope all is well.
Yeah, because you don't get to the top like that and stay at the top how they been because you got money. Like, nah, it's other stuff. And I heard rumors that her mom is a witch. I didn't, but I've been seeing like I just and then Jay-Z, he be hanging around that one girl. I forgot her name. Her dude is like a famous clothing designer. But yeah, I forgot his name. It's is it let me see, hold on. Let me see what the name is. Which I'm gonna play.
Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be going over the allegations made by Beyonce's backup dancer and looking into the theory that Beyonce is possibly a witch. But before we begin, I need you guys to subscribe if you haven't, like, comment, and share this video so we can get it seen by as many people who need to see it. You truly have the power to spread this video to others just by liking and commenting. So if you want to help spread this information, make sure to do it. I want to thank you all. Now, let's get right into it. If you have been on the internet,
the chick married. No, she's married to Rick Owens. Rick Owens' wife. Let me see. So I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Now, bruh, I done seen Jay-Z hanging out with this chick right here. This is Rick Owens' wife, bro. Tell me she don't look like a witch. Let me see. Let me see if y'all can see this. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see. Damn. I don't know if y'all can see that or if it's even going to focus. It's probably not going to focus, but yeah, it's if you can though, look up probably can see it a little bit better. Yeah, no. Let me see. Yeah, nah, it ain't working though. But anyway, yeah. If you want to know who I'm talking about, just look up Rick Owens' wife. That bitch look like a straight witch, bro. I promise you, she look like a straight witch. I'm telling you, man. And Beyonce and them, they hang out with them. So hey, man, you fuck with them, you better duck with them. Let's go.
for the past 15 years, you have likely heard of the rumors that Beyonce is a witch. While at first, it was looked at as just another wacky online conspiracy theory, over time, more and more evidence seems to surface that supports the possibility of Beyonce actually being into witchcraft. But before we get into that evidence, we must first go back to the day those allegations actually started. Claims of Beyonce being into the occult and witchcraft seem to trace back to the early 2010s, specifically the 2013 Super Bowl performance, in which Beyonce was caught on stage doing this triangle hand gesture that the public had associated with the Illuminati. While most
all I wanted was a zero minimum manufacturer, and then I found Tap Stitch. I started MDLV because I wanted to create something that made people say like, damn, like I want that. If I can do this, you can.
While most fans pointed at the gesture being a nod to Jay-Z's Rockefeller, others pointed to the occult significance behind the symbol, as the symbol is connected to the occult, referencing the symbol of the Eye of Horus, suggesting that Beyonce was using this symbol to show her alliance with the occult secret societies that run the music industry. Since early in her career, Beyonce, like her husband Jay-Z, seemed to utilize a good amount of occult symbols that led people to start calling both of them members of the Illuminati. After this Super Bowl halftime performance, the accusations started ramping up to new heights, with people seeing this strange occult imagery.
Look at this, bro. Look at this. Nigga, that's a Baphomet, bro. The horns. Those are horns. You know what I'm saying? Look at this is how the Baphomet look. This is how his head look, bro. You can like what would be the purpose to even have something like that in your like this type of imagery in your video? What is anything that Beyonce is singing about have to do with skulls and horns and shit like this? Like, come on, bro.
of her work as proof that she was into the occult. These accusations got so prominent that Beyonce herself tried denying it in her song Formation. She called out her critics by calling them haters and saying that they were corny for their Illuminati accusations.
She don't even write.
Acknowledging the
The cool part about it is she don't even write her lyrics, bro.
Her use of occult imagery
Look at that.
and strange lyrics continued. One moment that didn't help her case was when she released her album Lemonade, as she had some very controversial lyrics in a song she titled Denial. In this track, she spoke about using pages of the Bible as a tampon for her period, singing, plugging my menses.
How disrespectful is that? She said literally, I bathe in bleach and plug my menses, her menstrual, her period, with pages from the holy book, but still inside me coiled deep was the need to know. Like, what would even possess you to say something like that, bro? Like, what are you singing? What type of R&B song would possess you to say some shit like that? Or would move you to say something like that? Like, that's highly disrespectful for one. And two, it's like, what's the context behind that? Like, why you don't just go get tissue? Why you just say I use tissue, bro? Like, why I have to be pages from the Bible? Like, that's crazy.
With pages of the holy book. This only further gave more life to those Illuminati accusations that are still prominent to this day. While Beyonce was using occult symbols and playing around with the idea of being in the Illuminati, those who called her out were music industry outsiders who were all seen as conspiracy theorists, so no one really took their claims seriously outside of those in the truth-seeking communities. But in 2018, that all changed when an industry insider by the name of Kimberly Thompson made some serious allegations against Beyonce.
Oh, I remember this one.
Kimberly Thompson is a three-time Grammy-winning drummer who has worked with many big artists in the music industry. She worked with artists like Alicia Keys, Kanye West, but most importantly, Jay-Z and his wife Beyonce. Kimberly had performed and toured with Beyonce for over 6 years as a member of her all-female band. In 2018, Kimberly went viral when out of nowhere, she filed for a restraining order against her boss Beyonce. The reason for this restraining order was due to Beyonce, quote-unquote, using extreme witchcraft against her. Kimberly accused Beyonce of using magic spells to essay her, being behind the death of her pet kitten, and also tapping her phones and controlling her finances. Eventually, Kimberly was...
Now, don't this sound familiar? I know I keep on pausing it, but I just keep on hearing stuff that stands out. So I don't know if y'all remember. Well, if you watch my channel, then you'll know. But I don't know if y'all remember, but like, remember what's the girl name that she's like the Perez, something Perez. I forgot her full name, but she's a, let me see, hold on. Let me get this for y'all real quick. Perez, Rock Nation, Perez, Rock Nation, Perez, Desiree Perez. Now, you know, there's been like allegations and stuff like that, and rumors going around like Desiree Perez, which is with Rock Nation, that the people that made claims, multiple people, they made claims of the same thing happening to them. Phones getting tapped, rituals being done, being stalked by people, animals coming up dead, like all type of crazy stuff. Police getting called on you, false arrests, like the list goes on, bro. This is why, like, her saying it to me, it gotta be some truth to it. Everybody can't be lying.
Was invited onto Daily Mail to discuss her claims against Beyonce. The news anchors repeatedly tried to paint Thompson as a crazy person, but Thompson told them that Beyonce was indeed a witch who used witchcraft against her.
Bewitching Beyonce. Did Queen Bee practice witchcraft on one of her musicians? In this
If you're a producer who hates AI, this plugin might change your mind. This is Reimagining Co-Producer. You can take any sample you find.
Hold on, y'all.
All
right, let's go.
This Daily Mail TV exclusive, the drummer who claims she was put under Beyonce's spell is now speaking out.
The fact that people keep saying I'm crazy, hell, the situations I had to deal with and survive are crazy.
Kimberly Thompson says she is tormented from being put under manic sexual spells by Beyonce.
We're talking about other situations where changing into animals and jumping into other bodies and all kinds of really crazy stuff.
In bizarre court papers, Thompson claims Beyonce, who she refers to as this person, has started a campaign of harassment against her that includes extreme witchcraft, dark magic, and magic spells of.
Look at that. She throwing it up in your face.
Beyonce murdered her kitten after the
360.
singer put a spell on it.
They were like,
Beyonce, last time I checked, Beyonce is not a blood. She ain't a blood. She threw up. Come on, bro. Dead giveaway. What you mean?
had a spell on it. The cat was taken back to her people, and they killed it.
It's unclear why Thompson is speaking out now, even though she says Beyonce has been at it since 2006.
She's not been able to let me go. She's not been able to let me progress. She's just been a savage. Has a spell on it. The cat was taken back to her people, and they killed it.
It's unclear why Thompson is speaking out now, even though she says Beyonce has been at it since
Probably
2006.
ain't getting the paid money.
She's not been able to let me go. She's not been able to let me progress. She's just been a savage.
Not long after this interview, the judge denied the request for a restraining order on September 19, 2018, and Beyonce and her team never directly addressed the accusations. Eventually, Kimberly went back to working in the music industry, where she remains to this very day. This was the first time at least a mainstream level that Beyonce was called the witch. Allegations that have stuck to her until this very day. Accusations that her Stanfield quote of Beyonce has endlessly defended her against. Now, 7 years later, another industry insider has come out and made similar allegations against Beyonce. This time, it was industry dancer Khadijah Sherry, who, just like Kimberly Thompson, has a successful career inside the music industry. Sherry worked with many artists in the industry. She worked with Pharrell, being featured on the cover art and in the music video for his 2014 single Marilyn Monroe. She worked with Rihanna, performing on both the Loud and Diamonds World Tours, and appeared in the music video for Where Have You Been? But most importantly, she worked with Beyonce, appearing in the music video for Formation and performing with her during the Super Bowl 50th halftime show in 2016. Just a few days back though, Sherry went on social media and made a post accusing Beyonce of some seriously dark things. She accused Beyonce of not only being an evil witch, but also trying to have her goddaughter R-worded and harmed. She posted this statement aimed at Beyonce, stating, "Are you effing serious? You called for my child to be R-worded? You evil effing witch? At essence, check on my child."
And if you know about how they get down with that stuff, like it's been rumors that Jay-Z and Beyonce be a part of that, the pizza. I'm gonna just say that pizza. If you know, you know. Cause I ain't trying to get flagged on YouTube and all that, but yeah, man, that's part of the thing, man. They be yeah. No, don't get it wrong. They be doing that, bro. They like to deal with, they like to sacrifice youngins for sure, and do like certain type of rituals and they feed off of all of that, bro. Don't be surprised. Yeah, your favorite artists, bro, they get down like that. Especially these older ones that were around before social media. Especially them. Let's go.
I'm about to blow this through the effing roof. At Beyonce, you went too effing far. You gotta be kidding me. I'm the child you off to be a star. You forgot? You were only supposed to be a star on the tree. Giving orders of takeouts never went with your stardom. Watch, WTF y'all do at this time. When it was happening to me, I kept my mouth shut for my career. Not with my goddaughter. I'll blow your world up. Hashtag KN95, hashtag Destiny's Child, / really Jigga Man? These are some serious allegations, and we will be trying to figure out what it is that she was saying by this in a bit. After posting this, Sherry took down the post, but not before it was screenshotted and spread all over the blogs. This led to Beyonce's code of stans, unleashing their forces on her social media comment sections, flooding her posts with B emojis and insults, showing just how much people idolize Beyonce, that they are willing to harass someone who has called her out without knowing if she's telling the truth or not. After making this post, Sherry hasn't clarified or further elaborated on her comments, leaving people wondering what exactly she meant by her comments in this post. Not only did she call Beyonce an evil witch, but she said some other stuff that I found extremely interesting. Specifically when she said, "I'm the child you off to be a star, remember? When it was happening to me, I kept my mouth shut for my career. Not with my goddaughter. I'll blow your world up. I kept wondering what she could have meant by this. All I can think of is that these comments might be connected to some strange dark industry ritual. I say this because Sherry called Beyonce an evil witch, then claims that Beyonce was trying to somehow R-word her goddaughter, and also claiming that she allowed it to be done to her, but she won't allow it to happen to her goddaughter. What I believe she could be referring to by this is possibly something she was put through to be initiated into the music industry when she was coming up. Now it seems that they're possibly trying to do the same thing to her goddaughter. Again, I can only assume because she didn't elaborate on her accusations. But knowing how dark the music industry gets, this seems like what she's possibly referring to. The only thing that's clear about these allegations is that she called Beyonce an evil witch and that she tried to harm her goddaughter somehow and have her R-word.
Yeah, like what does she mean off to be a star? So so it could be that she's trying to say that what they're trying to have happen to her goddaughter is what happened to her. And because she wanted to be in the industry so bad, because let's keep it real, a lot of your favorite artists, especially, and then it's not even just the artists, it's the people's behind the scene too, that gotta go, that'll go on hush and not say nothing about what's going on, just to be in the room. Just to be in a room, they willing to uh compress their morals and integrity, right? Especially for a check. That's why they say. That's why the Bible says a gift destroyeth the heart. You know, because a lot of these people out here, man, they willing to do strange things for some change, bro. They willing to sacrifice their morals and integrity just to be in the same room as they idols, right? Or to be a part of the circle or in the inner circle and be able to say, I know this person and everything like that. Which is like, is it really worth it?
Interestingly enough, these accusations seem awfully similar to the accusations Kimberly Thompson made against Beyonce long ago, as they both accused Beyonce of using dark witchcraft against them, also harming their loved ones. In Kimberly's case, it was her cat, and in Sherry's case, her goddaughter. While at first Beyonce's witch allegations seemed like a stretch, today it seems like a reality. It's no longer just the audience that is calling her out. Now, members of the same industry who worked for her have come out twice to accuse her of using black magic on them. And it's not just former employees either, as one woman who herself identifies as a witch has also identified Beyonce as a fellow witch.
Now, you know what they say. It take one to know one. So I don't see why she would be lying, because she claimed to be one her damn self. So I don't even see why she would lie, right? It take one to know one, man. So of course, if anybody gonna be able to spot one, she will.
Back, I played this clip from an episode of Tasha K's podcast where she interviewed an industry witch named Satin Says. Satin Says gets hired by big name celebs for her root work services. During the interview, the conversation of industry witches came up, and it ended up on the subject of Beyonce, where Satin Says confirms that Beyonce is in fact a witch.
Witch? Oh, I am a witch, but I don't do hexes for everybody.
She's scared.
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Because, you know, they tell me Beyonce's a witch and that we should be scared. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. She's an Ifa. So when she wears her yellow, that's Oshun.
Oh.
You know, riches and beauty, love, and all of that. Which I can see why she's connected to Oshun. But yeah, so it's another kind of tradition.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people would think but it's really Ifa. So it's it's like a lifestyle as a religion.
Because I always wonder why y'all on
Bro, I don't know if y'all remember. See, look, I was watching another thing, right? I was doing a reaction. I don't remember which one it was, though, but it was basically talking about Taraji P. Henson. Now, Taraji P. Henson, she was doing something to where at the BET Awards, she was wearing a specific, like, type of gown or dress. And it was, like, one of them names, like how she named. That's crazy, bro. Like, these females out here really be witches, bro. Really be doing witchcraft. And you know what the crazy part about that is? In the same sentence, they'll be like, God this and God that, and thank you, Father, and trying to give most high praise, right? But in actuality, shoot, they could be talking about their God, not the most high God. But that's another story. But a lot of the times, these people be sitting there saying, thanking God when they win these awards and, you know, at these events and everything like that. But then when you think about it, in the Bible it says there's a scripture that talks about witchcraft. And the Most High basically I'm paraphrasing. Matter of fact, fuck, I ain't gonna paraphrase. I'm gonna get it for y'all. Cause there's a scripture that talks about witchcraft, and that's an abomination to the Most High. And the Most High said He suffers a witch not to live. So for all y'all out there that's doing witchcraft and stuff like that, man, I'm telling you, Most High gon' yeah, destruction is coming to you. Watch, hold on, let me see. Suffer a witch not to live. This is a book of Exodus 22:18. It says, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live." Most High said, "You're gonna kill your ass," right? And then also, let me see. Watch, witchcraft abomination. So for all y'all out there be talking about y'all not manifesting, but like be talking about like y'all into all these little rituals y'all be doing, and you know what I'm saying, and different ways of manifestation and all that type of shit and all this crazy shit. The book of Deuteronomy says, it says, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Damn. I lost my stomach hurt, man. I need to eat, bro. My stomach touching my bizac. Oh. Yeah, now the works of the flesh are manifest. Yeah, so that's probably one of the sins. So it's in a book of I think this is Deuteronomy, if I'm not mistaken. No, this is Galatians. That's Galatians. But that's not the one I was looking for. Witchcraft abomination. Yeah. What does it say? Stay with me. Don't be afraid. Blah, blah, blah. No. Leviticus. Oh, right here. Look. Leviticus 19:31 says, "Do not turn to mediums or seek out spiritists, for you will be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God." If you don't know what a medium is, though, the people that be doing the tarot cards and readings and all that stuff like that, witches, they do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And also, witchcraft is an abomination. You know what I'm saying? To the Most High. He don't. Yeah, nah. It said this is Leviticus 20:27. It says, "A man or a woman who is a medium or spiritist among you, you must be put to death. You are to stone them. Their blood will be on their own heads." Like, bruh, do I need to say anymore? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Flowers and all that elaborate. I'm like, can nobody buy your clothes? Your clothes look different. You know what I'm saying?
She probably gives her, so she has her own altar. She gives her food. She has parties for her. All of that. Just like Summer Walker.
As you can see, many people in the industry call Beyonce a witch, an accusation that Beyonce has never tried to deny. While she has denied being in the Illuminati, which she isn't a part of obviously, she hasn't denied being a witch. It's because Beyonce is likely deeply involved in witchcraft. Now, if we are to believe her backup dancer and drummer, she is using that witchcraft for completely evil reasons. But sadly, her fans defend her no matter what and refuse to see the truth about her, all because they worship Beyonce as their god instead of the one true God. But I will say people need to wake up before it's too late, as Beyonce is only leading her fans to a burning end. In my opinion, it's pretty clear that Beyonce is in fact a witch, and if you see all this information that's about her that proves it and still deny it to yourself, you're just in denial. Well, I'm gonna end this one here, but before you guys go.
Now that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. Yeah, y'all females better be careful out here, man. Y'all, she got y'all under her spell, bro. And y'all don't even know it. That's the cold part about it is. You know what I'm saying? The biggest trick that the devil did was convincing people that he do not exist. Yeah, man. But anyway, though, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Seen a rope, pop out like the boogeyman. Thought you seen a ghost. Yeah, pressure, so impressive. Ain't no pressure, no pressure. Ain't no pressure.
He's over here recording.
Ain't no pressure. So